Today we've got a super complicated game, so pay attention. We've got zombies walking toward us and we're throwing our weapons at them. We hit them with enough weapons and they die. Once we kill all of them, the wave ends. They're doing a little bit of damage to me, but we're gonna survive it. Now we can drag some extra slots for our backpack to make it a little bit bigger. And we can also add some new weapons. We're currently doing 11 damage per second. Now we're doing 12 damage per second and we're doing 16 damage per second. I can spend my coins to reroll, and we got 2 spears that we can combine into a level 2 spear. The level 1 does 11 damage already, so that's going to be a big upgrade. We need to decide what's going to be better for us here. We could go like that, combine those two together, 15.7. We definitely had more while we had that involved, so if we go like that, 20 damage per second. That's going to make it a lot easier. Wave 2 out of 10. Plus one of our items in our backpack does give us more money after each round. But for now, we'll see how this goes. The zombies are marching toward us, but we're hitting with all sorts of damage. They're still going to get closer than I would like. Luckily for us, we have luck on our side. When that fails, we have too much time on our hands. Now, we did find an epic upgrade already. For each weapon in the bag, damage plus 3%. Yes. We'll check the stats on that afterwards. But more weapons equals more damage, and we really like to build on those principles. So for every weapon we have on board, plus 3% damage, which somehow leaves us exactly the same damage right now. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that. It doesn't matter. We have a money bag that we could just add in. We can't combine it with our current money bag, but that does do 6 per second. We've combined the bow down below. That goes up to 15 damage, so it's actually quite a lot. But not enough to make me actually want to use it. We'll just start the next battle. We can use our raw damage to get through this. Then we'll have more money for more rerolls. It would be nice to have range to hit the idiots out there, but there's only so much we can do. We're also getting like a shrub without eyes attacking us. I feel like it's probably pretty weak because it's very small. It's like a baby zombie. It was just born yesterday. Starting to take some damage. I'm pretty sure we can find items that can and will heal us, and we're gonna need some of those. Each attack has a 10% chance to increase weapon speed by 30%. Yes, that's huge. So far, we got nothing but epic upgrades. Luck is on our side. And that helps because intelligence certainly isn't. But we can put those two together. Now we can get a number tier 3 dagger. This one's going to do 20 damage at 2.48 seconds. This one does 33 at 2.24 seconds. Plus it turns gold. We're now doing 24 damage a second. We're currently getting no healing at all, but we got more backpack space. I feel like there's probably a smart way to add these on. So I'm going to throw them there. And we can get another one of these actually. And so we did. 33 damage. Now on a tier 4 turns into 50 damage every 2 seconds. So on top of that, we're just going to add the ice gun in there. Actually, we're going to combine those two together. We're going to get another ice gun, throw that in there, and we're ready to go. 36.2 damage. No heals whatsoever. Heals are overrated though. We need damage. Damage will carry us through anything. So our range, our new weapon should be attacking sooner than later. That's much better. We're attacking way out there. We already got 1 zombie down. Experience is going up. We'll level up, and then we'll get even more lucky perks. Yeah, this is much better. Hopefully we start attacking the little one right away. All weapon speed plus 10% I think is a big one. The rarer the better, probably. At least that's a lazy principle I'm banking on. So that one did do a little bit of damage to us. This one, not so much. I do have a single new space, so we'll just throw that there, I guess. And then that we're going to combine with that. That's going to give us more shield. Don't really want the spear. Can't place it anywhere. We will reroll. What is this? Healing and speed. I do want that a lot, so we're going to remove that for a second. Put that there, put that there. Then we'll put the fist down there. So now we'll heal as we go too, and more speed probably can't hurt. So we're right back to work. The healing's already going off. Every time that thing counts down, we get 2 HP. And I feel like eventually we're going to need a lot more of that. But for now, I feel glad that we're finally putting some HP back on, because mostly we were just sacrificing it with our raw damage glass cannon approach. Let's take all weapon speed plus 5%. The faster we can have these things attacking, the better. By the end of this, I want it to be like a laser beam that just melts zombies and gives us money. Still getting so many zombies, this could be problematic. Like even here, I think we're going to take a fair amount of damage. I don't really love any of these. Like this is specifically for the spear. We'll take this because I'm likely always going to have one of these. It will eject 1 time after hitting. So I think it just bounces. It should bounce, and those are small, so we're likely always going to have one of those somewhere in our backpack. So now we get to combine our healing hoodies. This has a healing power of 2, and now it's a healing power of 3.3. We're definitely going to re-roll and going to get a bunch of garbage. Actually, that's not true, because this gives us 2 coins after every round. It now gives us 4 coins after every round. These two give us 6 coins, only take up 1 spot, so we can put another one of those in. We're definitely going to re-roll after that. We're going to get a tier 3 money bag, which we could turn into a tier 4. And that is up to 8 per second. And it looks like that's max level. So we'll get right back to work. Look at all these weapons. The healing is going to be really good now. now. That's going off fairly routinely. Gonna hit these idiots with all sorts of damage. Okay, that's a very good sign. The little one's gonna go down now. Lots of DPS. For each weapon in the bag, plus 1% damage. That's not huge, but that will add something. Every little bit is gonna add up into more. Just took sort of damage for the first time. I see we have shield building up as well. So they gotta tear through the shield before they can even begin to hurt me. All weapon speed plus 5%. That's actually pretty big, considering the weapons are getting pretty quick as it is. We're really able to do some damage. Although the waves are definitely getting harder. We've got lots of upgrades and they're already tearing down my shields. And I worked very hard to put those shields up. I don't really love any of these. I'm not really sure what this is. Max XP goes up 5%, yet it shows a health thing, so we're gonna skip that. So now we can choose all weapon speed plus 5% again. Raw DPS. We don't need HP, we don't need healing, we don't need defense as long as we can kill things. I really should try and get more rerolls. That way we can get more backpack space like that. It's a shame we can't really use anything here. I think it takes up 3 full slots, which probably means it's good, but if we can't fit it, we can't fit it. There's not much we can do about that. I suppose what I can do here is take the glove thing out and put this in instead, because this just charges up shield. So instead of that, we'll have a little bit more damage, show up to almost 40 damage per second, and that's simply gonna have to be good enough. I sort of decided it wasn't good enough, so we did a little reroll here, which is good because we got extra slots for our backpack, so we'll throw that probably up top where we're gonna get a little bit more room. Then we can combine those guns together to make a level 2, and then those are gonna go together into a level 3, so 18 damage. This is gonna add plus 5.8 damage overall, so we're up to almost 40. And we can move the rainbow knife up top, put the fire thing in, there's extra damage again, and more money. And then it's right back to work. I think we start every level with 0 shield, so the more we can charge up before we start getting hit, the better. But we also have a lot of heals coming in too, so I think we're feeling fairly durable at this point. Our damage seems to be adequate, because those idiots are coming at us fast, and we're destroying them. Here's a big one. All damage plus 15%. So we had lots of damage before, now it's only gone up. We're definitely gonna hurt some zombies. And the very next level up, all weapon speed plus 15%. So our DPS went up hugely last round to this one, so we're making this one look easy. I'm gonna take a money bag out for now, and I'm gonna put that in maybe, just so we can start to hopefully stack some new stuff up. That's a fun gun, and that's a lot of pieces. We want that. So we're gonna go ahead and slap that probably up here. It's really the only place where it can fit. Then we're gonna take this tier 3 gun and turn it into a tier 4, which will take it from 30 all the way up to 42 damage. It's a max level ice gun. While I'm at it, we're gonna take more of the armor just because we can fit it for now and we can afford a reroll. We can't really do much with this one, so we'll throw a glove up there and move on with our day. Our damage should be more than enough because it's only gone up since last round. I suppose mostly that we had a lot of healing and everything, but whatever the case, we're gonna be perfectly fine. All weapon speed plus 5%. There are a lot more zombies this wave though. They keep coming and coming, and those little ones are gonna probably touch me. I feel like they're likely less tough because they're so small. I re-rolled that one. I'm gonna take all weapon speed plus 5%. Those numbers are gonna add up. Before you know it, we're gonna have super weapon speed, or at least that's our goal. So we got another fire thing, so I can combine those into a tier 3 fire thing, 45.5 damage. Still can't really do much with the bow and arrow, and I've only got 2 free spaces, so that's probably gonna have to sit out. I guess we can move that up, put that there, do a reroll, and sort of left with the same problem again. Another bow and arrow. We just don't have the room to work with any of this. Reroll one more time. We do have an extra space that could come in handy. There's also tier 3 firebomb. Plus I guess we can combine those together now and then combine these together to a tier 3, so up to 50 damage per second, plus whatever this is gonna add. So from 50 to 52 DPS. That will make a difference. Wave 9 out of 10. I'm not sure what happens on 10. I'm assuming it's a boss or a special event. Maybe we'll get to see some new types of zombies at some point. So far we've been fighting the same 2 idiots. We're gonna obtain 10 coins because that just adds extra damage at the end of the round. So far we are destroying these zombies. They can hardly make it past center ice. Here's a good one. Each wave get 10 coins. So many epic upgrades. I wonder if there's anything beyond epic. That would be lovely if there was.
We'll do our best to find out as we murder that toddler.
All damage plus 5%. Yep, good enough for me. The spears are really hard to upgrade. We can upgrade the armor though, so now we have 1.6 healing per second. Now we have 1.1 healing per second. But I guess we have more room in the backpack, so that's what really matters here. Plus I got another tier 3 one of these, so we have a tier 4 one of those. So 54 damage per second, 21 damage, it goes off quickly. Now we play a little bit of Jenga because we can put a spear in there again. We can definitely reroll. Now we got a tier 2 spear. Now we got a tier 3 spear, 57 damage per second, plus a tier 3 vest. So we stack that on there, the healing's up to 1.4 per second, 2.7 speed, 6.66 heals. We'll throw that on there, we'll reroll again because we can afford it again. Back to the spear and bow and arrow problem. I kind of want a bow and arrow instead, it'd be easy to stack these up. I did a little reroll because we're going to try and make some more room somewhere. We'll throw this here maybe, where we'll hopefully build up a bit of a stack, and at least then we can afford some new stuff. That goes there because that's a tier 2. Those go together there. Then we put that there, we put that there, and everything fits. Very satisfying. 69 damage. Plus a lot of purple glowies. Wave 10 out of 10. So let's see what we got to deal with. So far it's just more of the same zombies, but they are not getting anywhere close to me. We're getting big amounts of experience for destroying them. They die way out there. Monster movement speed minus 10%. Imagine how horrible that would be if you're one of the monsters. Now you have to walk even slower into this barrage of sharp things. Oh, there is a big one. That should be fun. We should do lots of damage. I want more damage, so after re-rolling, monster movement speed minus 15%, randomly one weapon plus one level could be good. All armor amounts, so I'm going to get all of these. And that's going to make me stronger. I am glad I slowed down the enemies a lot because I don't think I want this guy to walk very fast. He is dying pretty quickly. We're now hitting his child, but now we're back to him. And he should be dead before he gets anywhere close to us. And then we should be able to eliminate everyone else without any problem at all. All weapon speed 10%. Even quicker weapons. These things are getting fast. Wave 10 complete. Made it look easy. The reward we've accepted for this, 200 coins, 8 molotovs, 10 vests, 12 stabbies. And we move on to the next area. And apparently we can go into the menu and upgrade things like the ice gun for 100 of these dollars. So maybe they spawn at tier 2. I'm going to click on the vest there, but we'll upgrade anything we can afford because I feel like that's only going to be to our benefit. And then we're going to start fighting the farmers, and then Santa Claus, and then cowboys, and then zombies again. We unlocked the Thunderbolt. Very childish. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. And we get a free reroll to start. Wow, that's pretty lucky. Okay, we're going to start stacking those up. And we're not going to use one of these right now. But we do get to find out what we're fighting. They're sort of half-naked villagers with the sheep on their head. Seems like they're not going to be too much of a problem, but we do have 15 waves to go through. So apparently we can store equipment temporarily and easily merge max level equipment. Okay, I'll take your word for it. We're going to combine that into a tier 3 ice gun. We're going to maybe do a little bit of careful rearranging here because I want a vest. And can I just put that over there till next round? I did a reroll, so we're going to start to expand this right away, no doubt. And now we have to do something else because we're getting good stuff. Okay, those two go together. We get more heals. We put that there. We put that there. There's not really a way to add the bow in, is there? Yes, perhaps there is. I'm just stupid. There we go. Maximizing backpack space. I've decided to finally double the zombie speed. It only works for 3 minutes. But weapon speed plus 5%. We'll go for the same strategy, all out damage. Nothing can stop us if we have too much damage. I don't love any of these items, so we're going to re-roll. We're definitely going to take more of that stuff. And then we're definitely going to get a lightning bolt up there. And we got to decide how we want to do this. Because there's also a spear I want, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. I did re-roll into another ice gun though. Those can go together into a max level ice gun already, so that's going to carry us. We do actually have another space there, so I'll put that up top to make a nice tall spot. And then we can fit all sorts of things in temporarily and remove them if we have to later. Back to battle. I feel like having a max level ice gun right now is going to be way overpowered for wave 3. It's going to be leveling us up a lot. And for each weapon in the bag, plus 1% damage, easy enough. Especially when it's giving us stuff like that we can just keep jamming on in there. We're going to move that up there, put those together, that goes there. And we still have plenty of room. Ooh, here's a big one. That's 3 slots of pure power. There's probably a smart way to do this that I don't understand. But for now, we're making it work. Didn't mean to do that. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. That goes there. And back to battle. There is a lot of dopamine involved in this. All weapon speed plus 5%. Because we're just watching the things go up or watching things get hurt. It's nice cartoony graphics.
What's not to like?
For each weapon in a bag, plus 3% damage. So we need more weapons. Lots and lots and lots of weapons. We haven't even been hurt yet, so we might not actually need anything else. All damage plus 5%. Okay, so then those two go together, those two go together. That's getting strong. I don't even know if I want one of those, but we can combine here up to a tier 3, one of these things. It starts to get hard at this point because we just don't really have the space for a lot of these things, but we can combine those to a max level poker. So there's a max level purple one of those, and we'll put that there and store this one to the side for a sec while we re-roll. That's big too. We definitely want the money bag, and lightning's never a no. Now for this, I'm going to slap that right there because I think we get a lot of spots that are 2. So that should hopefully work better and be future-proof. Okay, I rerolled again. Bow and arrow upgrade. We get tier 2 into tier 3 lightning. That's now doing 10 damage. And it goes 4.22 seconds with some decent range. We did also get more space here. So we got a big strip down the side. Could fit the Titanic down that thing. So we're already up to 52 damage per second. So by the time we hit wave 15, we're going to have lots. The lightning bolt seems really strong because it's reaching them way out there and it's bouncing. We'll slow the monsters down by 5% as well. It's just funny that they have to walk so slowly toward us while we're absolutely massacring them. Yeah, we'll slow them down another 5%, so they're down 10%, which gives me more than enough time to decimate them. All weapon speed is going up a further 5%. We're leveling up a lot. And I got a whole big connector thing here. We'll stuff it on down there and we'll get right back to combining things. We're getting so much extra DPS from all this. We'll tuck that down in a weird pocket. That goes there for better lightning. We even have enough for another bow and arrow and I don't need to like try to do anything. But I couldn't help myself. We rerolled anyway. So we got a tier 2, now a tier 3 bow with lots of extra room, more money and more money again. 6 per second. That thing's getting upgraded. We'll jam it down there and we get a single extra space. So we'll put probably here. We have so many different weapons on the go. I don't think we've even been hit a single time. But we're now fighting a one-eyed bat. What if they fly into things a lot? They probably don't have good depth perception. And we're going to make them fly 15% slower, so they're down to 25% slower than they initially were. Then all weapon speed is going up 15%, so not only are the idiots slower, but our weapons are much, much faster. There's also this really cool effect that happens where if you level up after killing the last enemy, it automatically takes you here to the menu and doesn't give you your upgrade. So that's a fun feature. We also have a tier 4 one of those now. We'll throw another bow and arrow in there. We get a reroll, so there's another bow and arrow. There's just so many upgrades, it never ends. If we do a little reorganizing, I'm pretty sure we can fit a spear in as well because we don't even have any right now. So we'll put this up here. I don't think those two can combine. Nope, it just knocks it right out. Reroll again, tier 2 spear, tier 4 bow and arrow. We're up to 81 damage per second now, so I feel like we're in good hands. I just realized making the enemy slower is sort of to my disadvantage because now I have to wait for them. And they're taking their sweet, sweet time. All damage plus 5%. I want an option to make the enemies faster. I don't care if that's more dangerous for me. I want to kill faster. So if we take max XP plus 10%, is that HP or XP? That's HP. So in from 125 to 137. Not my favorite upgrade. We won't take it ever again. 10 coins it is. And as a reward, more guns, more lightning bolts that we don't really need. There's definitely a space we do need. Another one of these gloves. We haven't even had one of these for a while. Next, we probably want a bow and arrow off to the side. We'll re-roll again because they're pretty wealthy. Put those together. So tier 2 bow turns into a tier 3 bow. We get 2 spots there. That's working out very well for us. Plus, yeah, the more weapons we have in here, the more damage we do. So there's 90 damage per second. And we're barely halfway to the end. Obtain 10 coins. Yes, more re-rolls equals more good stuff for us. All weapon speed plus 10%. We could also just try and upgrade, like get more coins every wave, and then we could just have like 4 or 5, 6 rerolls and stack a bunch of items that way. But I feel like we're doing perfectly fine anyway. Each wave get plus 3 coins. We still got 7 waves to go through, so that's just going to be a lot of extra coins for us. I reroll this into epic attack. Each attack has a 10% chance to increase weapon speed by 30%. And no, I'm not really sure how that works either. I assume for the rest of the round it attacks faster. We'll start filling in the gap up top. Tier 3 bow, Molotov can sit over here. And we combine those two into a max level bow. So we have 2 max level bows. We have got a tier 3 lightning bolt coming up as well. So the tier 3 thunderbolt does 10 damage, 4.22 speed. This does 12 damage, 3.8. I guess we can combine those two over here. So we got a tier 3 molotov. So we're getting close to 100 damage per second. We will take one of those for some extra heals. That can sit over here. Can we do anything with any of this? Yeah, we could make a tier 4 molotov plus add a lightning bolt. So that's exactly what we're going to do. 97 damage per second. So I feel like nothing is going to stand in our way at this point. All damage plus 5%, so that's got to push us very close to 100 DPS if we're not already there. All weapon speed plus 15%. We definitely didn't need that, but I do enjoy it. I've also doubled our speed for 3 minutes as well. That's why things seem to be happening in a hurry. I'm not making the monsters any slower. That's just annoying. Our damage is stupid at this point. Plus another 5% damage, even with common upgrades. The damage is just getting really stupid and out of control. Wow, look at the size of those upgrades. Okay, we'll put that there. I don't even really need that, I guess. There's no point in grabbing that. We will take those two, combine with those. We'll re-roll, and we got another. I do kind of want that. We'll just slot it in here. So we'll have it. Oh, you're not allowed to put that in. Wish I knew that before. All right, so another tier 4 one of those. And I guess we'll just stack that there. That's useless to me anyway. We'll stack that up there. It's actually getting hard to keep track of everything we got. Like I'm probably sitting on things that could combine. If I was smart, I would organize it in a way that I can see all that. But you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 112 DPS. Plus another 3% damage for each weapon, which is a lot. So DPS is gonna go up even more, so we're destroying things like instantly. All damage plus 5% on top of that. I feel like two waves ago, we could have made it all the way to wave 15. Now it's just gonna be stupid. The boss is gonna show up, we're absolutely gonna wreck it. Another 10% damage on top of all that. Oh, we got a boss on wave 10. This is gonna be fun. Super HD. Okay, he's basically already dead. Each wave get plus 10 coins. That's going to be helpful anyway. We got a few coins and the boss is dead. Not very good rewards. We need more tiers of weapons. We're not getting high enough anywhere. We did just get another max level lightning bolt though. There's another tier 3 one of these. And I don't think there's anything that I can obviously combine. And if there is, yeah, it's not that deep. So a few more upgrades later and we are still getting upgrades. Randomly upgrade another one. But as soon as something appears, we kill it with like the first 2 weapons. The other ones are just kind of redundant at this point. There's another one of those. We're up to 126 DPS now. I don't even want to bother combining anything else. Oh, I didn't even see these. Those can combine into a tier 3. I guess we'll throw that there, put that there, keep on the upgrade program. Like, I don't even want base level stuff anymore. It's not really worth my time. Because obviously, I am very, very busy. My time is very important. For each weapon in the bag, plus 3 damage. 3% damage, really. So that's actually huge. We got a ton of weapons by now. All damage plus 15% again, so given we had 100 and something DPS, that's easy an extra 15% like DPS overall. Okay, that wave is done, and again we're just sort of going through the same motions of ignoring most of the weapons because we just don't need them, and it's just getting annoying to try and deal with them all. But here we get a tier 2 money bag, tier 3, tier 4 money bag, and that freed up some room. Randomly one weapon level 1, not sure what one did it, doesn't really matter. The damage is so stupid that like we're unstoppable. Pretty sure I just saw one of the enemies split into smaller ones when it died. That's the first time I've seen that happen, so I don't know what to make of that. More damage. Pretty confident by now there's no upgrades beyond Epic. We've got a lot of upgrades so far. Epic's the highest we've seen. I legitimately don't even want to spend the money right now. It just doesn't really feel worth my time. Wave 14, and I can't say that we're struggling. Each wave get 10 coins. Yeah, why not? It doesn't matter at this point. We are so far ahead of the curve that nothing's going to stop us. Anyways, we'll just jump straight ahead to wave 15 of 15. I forgot to check the DPS, but I think it's well over 150, and with that, it's going to go up even more. Not seeing a boss yet, and this has been going on for a minute, so I'm starting to worry there might not be a boss here, which would be really sad, because Amidit is here to defeat the bosses. I did just take the upgrade where it says crossbow shoots 3 arrows. There's the boss. He actually survived a full salvo of weapons. Ooh, and a second one. So he made it further than he should have. So the farmers have officially been defeated.
Oye mi güerita, vente mamacita, hago los pasitos bien prohibidos que te excita. Dime si tú quieres, vamos a bailar. Dime si te encanta, vamos a gozar. Ella se excita, se excita, se excita. Ella es bien bonita, bien bonita.